Hi guys and welcome to Season 2 Episode 5 of the Derby Career Mode. In this episode I'm going to show you the table because we are currently in the relegation zone. We have got 15 points out of 16 games and it is quite tight at the moment between like the middle and the bottom half of the table. There's only like a couple of points here and there, so hopefully in this episode we can work up the table. And we're going to start in the January transfer window as well in this episode, so if you want me to sign any players, leave a comment down below. Maybe if we sell a couple of players and then get the funds, we can obviously pick them up. So we got a next game against Newcastle, and we're going to play Sifsy up front because he is currently the top goal scorer in the Premier League with 10 goals, and then I think Rooney's second with 8, I'm not too sure. So yeah, we head into the game, and in the 30th minute of the match, Sifsy just shows off his brilliance there with a nice couple of roulettes, goes into the box and puts it into the back of the net with a nice finesse shot. And it is always good to get a goal in the first 30 minutes of a match, as it's just easy to build on. And we do get another goal here in the second half of the match. 67th minute, Sifsy again just showing his really good dribbling pace and brilliant shooting to go around the goalkeeper and make it 2-0 in the game. Nice goal for him. Hopefully he can get a hat-trick in this game, and that does put him on 12 goals for the season. So he was doing absolutely fantastic so far. And then we do get his hat-trick in the 90th minute of the match just to finish off the game. Runs through the defence as well. On world class I'd expect a lot better defending, but obviously Sifsy's just that fast and that good at going through the defence. We seem to be getting quite a few goals, and that is how the game does end. So yeah, 3-0 against Newcastle, a team that they're pretty good, but at the same time we've got some really strong players like Sifsy, of course, Mackay Stevens, Hughes, Hendrick, Costinelli. It's looking like a really strong team, and our next game is against top of the league Manchester United. It might actually be in the top 4. Not too sure. At this stage of the season, you're not really bothered whereabouts they are in the league, and they do make it 1-0 in the first 5 minutes of the match. Danny Welbeck, that is one thing I don't really like about this career mode. The deadline day deals didn't go through because I did it on the early access. I don't even know why, because they happened like 3 weeks before the game even came out, so it was a bit stupid from EA's half. And this goal here was a bit stupid on my half because passed it straight to Fellaini and he makes it 2-0 in the game. Not exactly the best start of the game for us, of course, against Manchester United. It's going to be very tough to get back into it, but we do it 7 minutes later. Sifsy wins a penalty. I think Luke Shaw or Rojo just absolutely mashed him to the ground. And of course, with Johnny Russell, he's going to put it in the top corner of the net to make it 2-1 in the game. To get us back into it, of course, with like the 2/3 left of the game, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get something out of it. But fortunately, just after half-time, Fellaini again just passing the ball forward to Di Maria, puts it through to Hernandez, and Hernandez with a ridiculously good shot puts it into the top left-hand corner. I don't know how my keeper could have saved that really, and that is how the game does end. A little bit unfortunate, of course. Maybe we could have done a bit better if we didn't concede them early goals and concentrated from the first minute. And of course we are going to play our next game against Stoke City, a team that are quite difficult to play against. I don't know if it's because they've got a really strong defence or something, or just their play style is really difficult to break down. But unfortunately, we do concede this goal here in the first 30 minutes of the match. Alabi going through on goal and putting it in the back of the net. And then just before half-time again, Jonathan Walters runs into the box, chips it in, and poor clearance from myself just gives it straight back to him, and Stephen Island makes it 2-0. Not exactly the best of games so far, but hopefully in the second half we can get back into it and get some goals and hopefully get a point out of the game. That would be very helpful. So straight from kickoff we do actually get a goal just before the half-time whistle mark. A really nice time to get a goal just to unsettle Stoke's half-time team talk, and it is a bit of a nice play from Gary Mackay-Stevens, a really nice through ball, and then we do sweat it across and get the goal to make it 2-1 in the game to get us back into it for the second half. And then in the 52nd minute of the match, Sifsy picks up the ball 20 yards out, tries to do a chip through ball, but doesn't quite work out, but he wins the ball back, and with his really overpowered roulettes, he is one of them players that keeps the ball really close to him. Some players, when they do a roulette, they like kick it a bit further away. Obviously when you've got poor dribbling, you're going to do a poor roulette. So we head into the 89th minute of the match, 2-2 in the game. We do so much hard work to get back into it, and then we concede this goal here just before the 90th minute mark. There is the 90th minute mark. I was like, why now? And yeah, straight from kickoff we go through on goal. Jamie Ward goes through, wins a penalty. Can we get back into it and get a point out of this game? Johnny Russell steps up to the spot. Can he get a vital point out of this game? Because Stoke are a team that are going to be towards the bottom of the table, so getting a point against them will be very important, and that is what we do. Make it 3-3 in the game. Very, very lucky to get that point in the end. Maybe we could have done a bit better defensively. We're not doing too well. Maybe we do need to get a new goalie, but we are in the January transfer window now, so maybe we can pick one up. So we're getting quite a few bids in for Bryson, as he's not playing that much and he's still quite a good player. I'm probably going to see Sifsy getting quite a few bids because he is the top goal scorer in the Prem, because Martin got quite a few last season when he was the top goal scorer. So we'll have to see, of course, and we're going to list up Reedy-Ward. The reason we are listing him up because he has only got 65 pace. I never realised when we were looking at him, he's only got 65 pace. I thought he had like 80 or something. So on a fullback, I don't really want him slow, because that's the reason why we got rid of Forsyth, because he's slow. So yeah, we're going to head into our next game against Swansea. Hopefully we can sort out that left back issue and a few other things. And a really nice goal there from Oztonali. A nice control, puts him into the area and puts it into the back of the net to get the goal in the first 5 minutes of the match. But unfortunately, we do concede from a corner here in the second half of the game. Didn't really press the team that much, and a little bit unlucky, I must say. That goal, I think it deflected off one of our players, and he makes it 1-1 in the game. And in the 90th minute of the match, again, we concede a 90th minute goal. Dyer there just thriving off Gylfi Sigurdsson's shot, and makes it 2-1 in the game to take all the points from us. And a little bit unfortunate, of course, because Swansea are another team that probably will be towards the bottom. I'm not too sure, we'll have to see. So yeah, next game against Spurs, hopefully we can bounce back with some points in this game. Spurs are in the top 4 at the moment in this career mode, so it will be quite a difficult game, but we are going to make some changes just to make it a little bit more fresh. We're going to try Nathan Ake at left back. In the most recent career mode update, he is actually a left back, so yeah, he should be able to work there perfectly fine. And yeah, we head into the game in the 12th minute of the match. Gary Mackay-Stevens from the right hand side cuts inside with his left foot, puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the first 15 minutes of the match. A really nice solo effort from him. And then we do get another goal just before half time, another solo effort from Mason Bennett this time. And yeah, we're going to play Mason Bennett a lot more. Maybe not try Martin as much, because he's pretty much hit his prime. He's never going to get any higher. We will use him here and there in the cup or something, but generally it'll be Sifsy and Bennett from now on, because they have got like 80 potential. So we head into the second half, and straight from kickoff, Dumbia, not too sure why I brought the keeper out, and Holtby there puts into the top right hand corner to get him back into the game. And it is a little bit unfortunate as well, because we did so well in the first half to get a 2-goal lead, and then to throw it away is a little bit unfortunate, and that is what we do again here. A few minutes later, I'm not too sure why I did the offside trap, because it kind of just gave my defence a lot of issues. It's my fault completely, of course, and Chadley makes it 2-2 with 13 minutes left of the game. But luckily, we held out for them last 13 minutes, and against the top 4 side, to get a point is obviously very good, and it shows when you do make changes, it can make good things happen. So, of course, we're going to try and use some different players here and there when the other ones aren't as fresh. So got a few more trade offers in for Mr. Bryson, of course. We're going to try and look to sell him for 3.5, and we've got a big bid here from Inter Milan. They want to get Sissi for 5 million, but his potential value is about 20 million, so I'm going to put 25. Maybe they'll put a cheeky bid in, and I'll be more than happy to sell Sissi for that price, because we did only pick him up for like 3, so selling them for 25 I'd be more than happy, and we can pick up a couple of players for 10 mil each, and of course those players will help the side a lot more. So yeah, we'll see how this January transfer window goes. Of course, in the January transfer window, people have to pay a lot more for players, because not many teams want to sell the player halfway through the season. So yeah, we've got our final game of the episode against Wolves, a team that we should be able to beat, because it is in the cup, of course, and they are in the championship. And Sifsy here, really nice bit of skill in the 66th minute of the match. It took us quite a while to break him down. I think I actually brought Sifsy out the bench. I think we started with Bennett or Martin, I'm not too sure, but yeah, we go into the 74th minute of the match here, win the ball back with Okapoma, I think that's how you say his name. Jamie Ward passes inside to Sifsy, Sifsy to Mackay-Stevens. Mackay-Stevens with his pace goes through the defence. On world class, they seem to be not that good. When you've got a pacey player, they can't really do much against it, and it is kind of good in the way that we have got so many good pacey players in our attacking areas. And then here in the 80th minute of the match, Sifsy again, just showing his brilliance, just going around people with ease and putting it into the back of the net to get his second goal of the game to make it 3-0. And then in the final moments of the game, Wolves do get an equaliser to make it 3-1, but it was too little too late. And of course, with those 3 goals, it means we do go through to the next round, and it would be nice if we did win a cup. I don't know if it will be the FA Cup or Capital One Cup, because of course if we do come against like a Manchester City or Chelsea or Arsenal or something, it is going to be very difficult to go through. But you never know, the cup can throw up a lot of difficulties and stuff. So we're going to get a few more offers here for Sifsy and Bryson and them lot. So yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, it would be fantastic if you could smash the like button, subscribe if you're on your channel, and see you soon. Bye.